Why me?
You're a stuntman, for God's sake. No one's gonna notice whether you're here or not. No offense.
I mean, some taken.
Guys, The Fall Guys is the best film I've seen all year. I had so much fun watching this movie. It was incredible. It has the perfect blend of romance, comedy, action. It has it all. Something for everybody. Hannah, first question for you. You play super producer Gail Myers, Tom Ryder's producing partner. She's all about getting things done and keeping her star happy. What drew you to the role, and did you draw any inspiration from anybody from your time in the industry?
I have to say, thank you for all that, by the way. We are here for all the lovelies. Yes. What drew me to it was actually David Leitch, because I'm a massive fan of particularly Bullet Train, Atomic Blonde. I love the fact that he has such unbelievable roller coaster movement through his movies, and to have been on board one now where all the discs are spinning and they smack into each other or they start moving together. The movement in his movies is quite extraordinary. So that was what drew me to it. And what was your second question?
Was that based on anybody that you've met in the industry at all?
Yeah, I mean, yes, it was. It became far more a kind of catharsis, like 2 fingers, you'd do one here, but 2 fingers up to a particular producer in London, some dude, who didn't know how to conduct himself properly. And so he was he was kind of full of himself and not for the greater good. So I wanted to put a bit of that sting and into it, the kind of tail end of Gail, when we really see her with the flip-top head fully open, like that bit. But the appearance was very much our gorgeous Kelly McCormack with her brilliant, the way she dresses. I just think she's so chic.
She really is.
So I was constantly going, can we get one of those tops, or can we get that, or that necklace, or, yeah.
Now, Stephanie, I started off as a PA, so I feel like Alma's a tribute to people like me and everybody that's done that job. Did you draw any inspiration from anybody you encountered your time on set?
Well, thank you for saying that, because for me, I like every character I play, I like to plant a little secret of who I think it is for. And for me, Alma Milan is a little love letter for PAs specifically. And so thank you for saying that. I mean, I feel like they have one of the most grueling jobs on set, and it is often very thankless, and you are definitely always the person who gets yelled at. So for me, it was just such a joy to get to be like, here's a person who is on her way up and wants to be somewhere else within this industry, climbing up the ladder, but for now, this is where she is. And one day she is gonna be somebody, but for now, she just gets to be a badass. A secret badass.
Now, Winston, you play the stunt coordinator, Dan Tucker. Can you talk about working with the movie fight coordinator, Sonny Sun, and Jonathan Jojo Yusibo? And can you talk about the special bond that stunt performers share with their coordinators?
Oh, of course. So, I had the pleasure of working with Jojo on Black Panther as well. And in that process, we got to know each other. He got to know how my body works. And we really took a lot of what we learned over there and brought it over here to have a little bit of a shorthand. And it's, there's a brotherhood, right? It's a community. So I learned how much everyone is invested in making sure everyone else gets home safe. I learned how much investment there is in not just protecting your part of the community, the community extends to the entire set, right? So when they make sure things are gonna be safe, it's to make sure that us, the bystanders, the actors, the extras, it's an entire community effort, right? They're shepherding an entire community. And as an actor, I didn't realize how much of that was the case before. So one of the biggest takeaways was that, and it really leaves each stunt person understanding that their stunt coordinator has their back, right? And They're the person to go to if you have a problem.
Absolutely. Well, look, thank you guys so much for your time. Everybody has to see The Fall Guys in theaters. There is something for everybody in this movie. It is brilliant. I love you guys. You guys are amazing. Thank you.
This is insane, man. Uh-huh.